my what's his name? Uh, it's not coming to me. David. His name is not coming to my mind, but he talks about the fact that one of the greatest wars, in our today's world is for the mind of man. It's not the world war, it's not the Iran war, it's not the Iraq war. The greatest war today is for the mind of man. The greatest war today you see on social media is for the mind of man. I remember one of my students in the teen church, young chap, was spending time away on the internet and he met someone from Canada. He was poor, he didn't have much finance. So whoever he met in Canada online was probably giving him money. But in addition to giving him money, was teaching him how to wank, homosexuality, and he got imprisoned by that. He got the financial benefit, but he got derailed, wanking on social media. So you have all of that, we have to be careful. We have to ask ourselves, where am I going? Where am I going? Am I choosing life? Am I choosing death? And then have the right boundaries, and those boundaries will guide you to help you, as con men come all around, starting from their father, the devil, and his children. All right. So let's go on still to the book. That's I said all of that because of the summary of the book. It says, why we fall for it, why we fall for being swindled by the devil and his children. Why do we fall for it every time? We fall for it every time because we think we cannot fall for it. We're too confident of ourselves. Eve was too confident of herself. She thought that everything was secure. Everything is okay. I'm here with God. We're having a nice time in the Garden of Eden. I can speak to any animal. I speak to the serpent. There you'll see the devil did not come camouflaged, right? The scripture tells us that it was a serpent. Eve knew she was speaking to the serpent. The devil did not come as a lion. He came as a serpent. He was speaking to the serpent, the fallen angel. Eve knew who she was speaking with. Eve was not deceived by the person she was speaking with. Eve was deceived by her confidence, right? Like I said, there are these 419 people that call me, same person calling me, same thing several times on the phone. They're so confident. And they get people. That's a funny thing. They get people, they get people, they get people. And the people they get are not stupid. They're intelligent. They're just not streetwise. They're intelligent. They're not just streetwise. That's the difference between intelligence and streetwise wisdom. I've been always been intelligent all my life. And everyone I went to school with can vouch for that. And I say this in public. I say this here on Facebook. I have different people I schooled with here. What I've not always been is being streetwise. Intelligence, no problem. Street wisdom, no. I had to recreate myself. I had to redesign myself. I had to change things, tear things apart. I am who I am today because of all that work. I took time away from being a pastor more than 20 years ago, being active pastoring, just to work on myself because I saw the shortfall. I saw gaps in my personality I needed to work on. I'm proudly the result of more than 20 years of working. There's a difference between intelligence and wisdom. There's a difference between being streetwise, right? If you're going to make it in this life, you're gonna be streetwise. You gotta be streetwise. You need to learn how things work. Jesus says, be as wise as a serpent, but be as gentle as a dove. He's equating our wisdom to the devil. He says, don't let the devil beat you in wisdom. Howbeit we need to re-echo this to Eve. Eve, don't let the devil beat you in wisdom. The first thing is even not to start a conversation with the devil. Don't let the devil beat you in wisdom. If you can avoid it, don't even discuss with him. Don't have anything to do with him. You're not trying to win him. It's not winnable, right? So don't even start it with him because if you start with him, you might begin to lose ground. Why start a conversation with somebody that is not for you? It's not on your side. It's not as if the person is going to shift. It's already been condemned. His best first error is to have a conversation with the devil. And that's our problem. We're so confident of ourselves. We start the conversation with the 419 guy, and he begins to tell us this or this, and we start, oh, it might be true. Maybe, and I'm needing that. If you know the person's a 419, why discuss with the person? It's not even to go into that conversation. People go into it because they are too confident of themselves. You think I cannot be conned, and that's why they get conned. Eve was conned because she thought she could not be conned. She would not have had that discussion with the devil in the first place, but her confidence did her in. She was conned because she was wrongly confident. I am not going to have sex with the guy, but yet you are staying in the same hotel room with one hotel room, or you are away from home. You don't, yes, you're not going to have sex with the guy. You're too confident of yourself. I've had someone do that. Went on vacation with a friend, and the friend booked one single room. Man, boy and girl. They are not married though. Boy and girl, supposed Christian. And it was okay with the girl. She got raped. Don't be too confident of yourself. don't assume. Get the right boundary conditions. Set your boundaries right. Don't play with hell. Don't play with fire. It burns. It burns. Don't play with fire. It burns. Right? So we fall for it because we assume. We assume we will not be burnt. We assume we're above it. Right? We assume that we can take care of ourselves. That's how good girl, good Christian girl gets pregnant the first time. I did it only one time, but then I'm pastor's daughter. Some other people do it 3 times, 4 times, nothing happened. But you did one time, you are you get pregnant. You assumed. Assumption is the lowest level of knowledge. Don't assume. Do better than assume. Get knowledge. Get knowledge.